Welcome back to episode 12 of Let's Play Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. I am Mad Science, and we are in, I believe, Chapter 8, and at the end of the last episode, we were most of the way, let me check real quick, we are in Chapter 8, question mark? Yeah, Chapter 8. So, we were most of the way through this chapter, where we are trying to find the Prinnies. They have stolen their way out of the castle in the middle of the night. Essentially, if it's been a while since you watched, the quick update is that today is Reincarnation Day, so they have, in the middle of the night, gone out under the moon, which turns out this is the actual last map for this chapter, so this episode will probably go into the next chapter a fair distance. I have not looked ahead to see how long the next chapter is, but I suspect we're not going to finish the whole thing in this episode. We'll probably get about halfway through.
あれは罪を償い終えたプリニーたちの魂さ。あなたも聞いたことあるでしょ。プリニーの中には If
you missed it earlier, yeah, there's these our little newbie army at the beginning of the game was made up of Prinnies, and Prinnies are, yeah, they hang out in either heaven or hell, and are they kind of like live in purgatory. They're the souls of sinful humans, and they do service until they work off their sins, and then can go out and be reincarnated. Exactly, Flan's got it.
そしてあの赤い月があいつらの罪を浄化し、新しくなんだか切ない景色ですね。
I don't know. It's kind of pretty, like fireflies.
おいエトナ、あいつらを止めろ。
Now that's just mean.
レンカ、今の話聞いてたでしょ。プリニーたちは生まれ変わ
うさい。そんな勝手は許さん。 無理やりにでも引っ張って帰るぞ。待て。なんだお前たちは。
The Guardian of the Souls?
魂、赤い月。
Ah, sort of the equivalent of, is it Dagon? Am I remembering that correctly? The guy who ferries souls across the River of the Dead? Another encounter with the mysterious figure. Ghosts! So many ghosts! So most of these enemies are gonna have like a line AoE, which is the fire dance or ice dance. Which means I really don't want to line my guys up. Or, that is, I don't want to give them a line that they can fire along. But something like... just like a long line ought to be alright. As long as it doesn't have any edges. There we go. Come get some. Apparently, that's a ranged area of effect attack. Good to know. I don't think I need to worry about funneling any experience, so I'm just going to go ham on these guys. He'll be almost dead from this attack, but not quite dead. And then Bell can finish him off. And then our Nekomata should be able to hit a Mystic Blast, and Laharl can land a Wind Cutter. 12, 20, 24. I'm really interested in seeing how this works, because this says it strikes up by 12. So if it hits this guy, I know there's something interesting going on with the range. We'll just do this for now and see how this lines up. Yeah, that's super weird. Like, when you're targeting an ability, let's say it's plus 12, it can strike up to 12 tiles higher than I am. Right? So it should be able to hit 24, and it did. And yet, if somebody's standing in that zone, it won't actually let you target it. Right? Like, if he was the only guy here, it would say no target in range, which is super awkward. Let's see, Colossal Fissure on this guy, plus probably he's weak to ice, so we'll finish him off. Oop, that's a little too far. I want here. Excuse me. Let's see. Etna's acted, but I kind of want to put her in, like, somewhere to disrupt the line. And then probably Lion's Roar these two guys. What's these guys' magic resist like? Pretty decent.
Get ready!
Weakness to ice. Might as well work on our Giga Ice spell.
Get ready!
Ninja Etna. And then we'll stack up our people in a good configuration to get healed. Some very interesting choice of music there.
See ya!
Put our scout over here because we want him in place, but not real close necessarily. We'll put Seal in position. Oh, she cannot Mystic Blast again because she's out of mana. So we'll just have her block somebody off. Bonk. And have our ninja stand here to play a little... We're mostly just setting like setting up an interference line so this guy can't get really good AoE, really good area of effect attacks on us. And he's moved, but he will go here. Excuse me. Not much dancing going on for it being an ice dance. And this is the big scary guy, right? No. No. They all have quite a bit of health, actually. Maybe that means I should go ham. See, this was a difference of 8. I think this ought to be lethal.
I'll finish this. Be gone.
Maybe not. I mean, it's probably get up to about 600. Wow, that's a really good hit. And this guy is weak to wind. So go ahead and have Flan secure that kill again. I really should have, like, transferred my statisticians to her so that she was getting the bonus health, but what are you gonna do? I'm sorry, not bonus health, bonus experience. Pardon my misspeak there. Weak to fire, weak to wind. Fire? Rapid kick? She acted. Fire, and Tiger Charge. Oh, not enough room. So we'll do this way. Now see, it's funny, because not too long ago I felt pretty overpowered, but now I'm at the end of this map, and we're slightly lower level than these bosses are. I don't feel like I'm in any danger from them, but at the same time, they're not dying particularly quickly. We should probably just focusing on finishing this guy off. Can I hit this? Negative 13, and I believe this is negative 14 for targeting. Yeah. Colossal Fissure. Colossal Fissure. Just does such good damage. And after that, we want to hit him with a fire spell. may or may not be lethal. I'll wait on that. I'll see how the colossal fishes land.
See ya.
I'll finish this. Be gone.
81 health. I think she can do this. I believe in you. Good job. Now we need to do some big heals. We don't need it to be that big, but we might as well practice this ability.
Here I come. Ora!
Get some combo damage going. I think that should do it for this turn. I'm in no danger. Out of mana, so we're just going to move him out of the way. Edna's also out of mana, that's unfortunate. See how this weakens him up. Assume Laharl does about the same. That's going to be about 320 damage. 350 maybe?
Here I come.
342. And I think if we do this and this, we should... No, he can't do that. But that's a kill. Fantastic. Sorta seems like as king of the underworld, we ought to have a pretty good relationship with death. At least a good working professional relationship, you know?
アイマニアの天使と同じようなこと言いやがって。それがあいつらのためなのか。
そうっす。
そうか。なら勝手にするがよい。
分かってもらえたんすね。
まあな。
It's an important life lesson to learn. Just to support people in doing what's best for them, even if it's not what's best for you.
よかった。なら、私も安心して
Something I believe in, at least.
赤い月へ行けるね。待ってください。あなたはどんな罪を犯したのですか？私は自分の命を自分で捨てたんだよ。自分の命を捨てるってことはとても罪深いことだからね。
And that I don't agree with either. I think it's a perfectly valid thing to do if it has value.
あなたのような方がどうして？息子の命を救うためだよ。
Oh. Mom, no.
私の死がきっかけで息子は大切な感情を閉ざしてしまった。 けどね、今の息子は少しずつ変わろうとしている。息子の周りにいる素晴らしい人たちのおかげでね。もう私の役目は終わりだよ。
You know, I literally just realized from looking at this camera angle, it's literally Laharl standing in the middle, and he has a little angel on his right shoulder telling him all the good things he should be doing, and a little devil on his left shoulder telling him all the evil things he should be doing. I mean, it's not really that simple, but it was a funny juxtaposition.
そこまで息子さんのことを愛していながら黙って言ってしまうんですか？残酷なことを言うんだね。母親と名乗りたくないはずがないだろう。この手で抱きしめたくないはずがないだろう。けどいずれ別れる運命なら静かに見守り、何も告げずに別れるのも愛なんじゃないのかい？同じ悲しみは一度だけでいい。そういう愛の形もあるんだよ。ごめんなさい。私何も考えずに自分が信じている愛の形を押し付けるようなことを、あなたの気持ちも考えずにごめんなさい。
It's so true. Even if we do what we think is best for someone, that's not necessarily what's best for them.
殿下は本当にいい人に巡り合ったっすね。
You first have to understand someone, understand their philosophy and their priorities, right?
フロンさん、エトナさん、殿下のことさようなら。
Interesting how they just sort of deflate. Apparently they're all blow-up dolls.
ラハールさんの瞳に映る赤い月はゆらゆらと彼の心と同じように揺れていました。息子の身代わりとなって死んでしまった愛情と優しさに満ち溢れた母親。愛情や優しさを否定することでしか母親の死を受け入れることができなかった悲しい息子。とても辛かったと思います。とても苦しかったと思います。
Makes me wonder what's up with Flong's
で
parents.
すが彼の瞳に映る赤い月が過去を洗い流してくれることでしょう。愛。
いや、なんでもない。帰るぞ、フロン。
ハールさん、初めて私の名前を呼んだ彼の瞳にはもう赤い月は映っていませんでした。この母と子の悲しい愛を私は一生忘れないでしょう。赤い月、赤い月、罪を犯したものだもの、汚れを清める赤い月。
Must be a weird sensation, like working in your son's castle as a servant when he doesn't know who you are.
緊急事態発生。地球侵略を企む魔王ラハールを倒すためスペースヒーローが大登場。その名も地球勇者キャプテンゴード。
ボンジュール、あなたの恋人ビューティー男爵。
助手のジェニファー、万能型無敵ロボットサースデイとともに地球の勇者が魔界に新たなる嵐を舞い起こす。
More ridiculousness from
また
Edna.
嘘ですか、マドモアゼル。
魔王と地球勇者の壮絶な戦いの行方は、そして魔界の運命やいかに。
もう誰も信じちゃ
Why
い
is
ま
it
せんよ。
always space battles and cook-offs and
次回
blah blah blah
スターダ
blah
スト美少女エトナ第9話地球勇者
It's always some other anime cheese.
星屑は空に散った男たちの涙。
皆さん、騙されちゃいけませんよ。
やはり紅茶は空で飲むに
What the heck?
限る。あの地球の青く美しい我が使命の重さと崇高さを改めて感じさせられる。ジェニファー、ワープ軌道に入るまでどのくらいだ？
Okay, so there's actually like a Captain Gordon and his sidekick Jennifer?
ってとこかしら。
What a fake out.
そうか。あと5分で地球ともしばしの別れか。
怖いのゴード。
おいおい、ジョークがきついぞジェニファー。この地球勇者キャプテンゴードンにワイルドなどあるわけ
I
が。
wonder if that was a self-proclaimed title or if it was bestowed by somebody.
幾多の冒険を共に乗り越えてきた君が一番よく知っているはずではないか。
そうだったのねゴード。ピロピロピロ。
おっと、悪い悪い。お前のことを忘れていたわけじゃないぞ、サーデイ。
ゴードン、ジェニファーの太ももばっか見てる。つけてつけてつけて。
こら
Thanks, Thursday. Way to be a bro.
ティータイムは終わりよゴードン。地球から超高速通信が入ったわ。立体映像出力するわね。
やあ、ごきげんよう、カーター総司令。総司令自らのご登場とは何事ですかな？
もうすぐ絶対更新臨界点だ。
Can someone be both a general and commander-in-chief? Aren't those... I don't know enough about military ranks in order to call that one, but I'm pretty sure those are different. Maybe they're only different in the US. I know the president is the commander-in-chief, but maybe somebody can hypothetically be both a general and also technically the highest authority and therefore the commander-in-chief? I don't know. Maybe somebody in the comments will know that one.
何かメッセージはあるかね。
そうですね。盛大なパレードを用意しておいてくれって地球のみんなに伝えてください。おっと、出迎えには美女のキスとバーニーズの照り焼きピッツァも忘れずに。
Teriyaki pizza. I have to imagine that's a thing somewhere, but it sounds awful.
前向きに検討しろ。言うまでもないが、地球の未来は君たちにかかっている。頼んだぞ。
So we don't need him to repeat it, but you're going to repeat it anyway?
いつものことですよ、カーター総司令。
では成功を祈っている。
ゴードン、そろそろワープ軌道に入るわね。
オッケー、ジェニファー。
第3ワープエンジン準備 OK。 システムオールグリーン。本線はこれよりワープ走行に入ります。
Zoom.
ワープ開始。
わ開始。
Zoop.
第9話
And somehow he's gonna make his way to the netherworld, isn't he?
殿下、星の墓場付近に空間の歪みが出現したみたいっす。
下界からの侵入者。
さあ、そこまではわかんないっす。
侵入者
Ah, Flun's gonna love this, isn't it? I am Gordon, defender of Earth! And Flon's gonna go all, so noble! Flaming eyes.
違うと思うよ。あそこは星以外にもたまに変なのが降ってくることがあるから。
I agree. Stars are pretty weird. Have you ever met one? All that attention.
まあ、では怪我をして困っている方がいらっしゃるかもしれませんね。行きましょう、ラハールさん。
やめておけ。どうせただのゴミクズだぞ。
It could be both.
あれ、もっとマシな仕事はないのか。
I suppose it depends on how the Dark Senate works. Alrighty, so at the end of this episode, I did feel a little bit like we're fine for levels. We're doing okay, but I might go ahead and power level just a little bit, get everybody about 7 levels or so, maybe up into the mid-30s, just so we'll be fine through the next episode. But let's actually check in with Etna's diary and see how she's felt about what's been going on recently. I think the last one we actually watched was the Image of the King. Nope, we read this one. Yeah, Etna definitely had a crush on the king. I have no idea what's going on with age then, right? Because, like, Etna... I mean, I don't know how demon age works, but she was at least approaching adulthood when Laharl was born, so... I don't know. I know that jealousy is a thing, insecurity is a thing, but... call me crazy, but I think it's important to love people and support them when they're happy, especially when it's not with you, right? Like, if you ever had an ex you still cared about, you know, someone where you're like, yeah, okay, there might be sore feelings between us, maybe things didn't turn out so well, but you still care about them, right? You still want the best for them. Then you find out they're getting married, and you're like a little bit sour about it, but it's more like, you know, it's more like envy, because it's man, I wish I had that, and maybe not even specific, maybe with that specific person, maybe with just a person, but at the same time, I guess the term is bittersweet, right? Because you feel a little bit bitter about it, but it's also kind of sweet that you look and you're like, yeah, that person deserves to be happy, and I'm glad that they're happy. So hopefully Etna's growing up and getting to that point. But I think that will be the end of the episode for today. Should be about 45 minutes for this episode-ish. We just finished up that chapter. It was not a whole lot. I will almost certainly be doing an episode 12B, I guess, where we do some power leveling. Tune in for that if you feel so inclined, or skip on next to episode 13, where we will continue with the storyline and find out what is going on. Well, Lahara will find out what's going on in the Stellar Graveyard. I'm pretty sure we, as viewers, have a pretty good idea already. So everyone take care of yourselves, and tune in next time.